Hey everyone, welcome back to the movie, the acting, the characters. So basically this week I have been really focused on trying to improve my aesthetic and my style. As I start going back to work and earning money, I can start refreshing my wardrobe and trying to figure out what the new aesthetic is. I've been listening to heaps of podcasts, watching YouTube videos about how to build a capsule wardrobe and how to make my wardrobe very cohesive and very individually me, but also fit in with all the characters that I've been inventing. And so this first step I've been doing is going through my wardrobe and decluttering. Basically, well, actually the first step, sorry, let me reword that. The first step is creating a mood board from the photos that I've found and categorized on Pinterest. I'll link my Pinterest account here if you want to follow me. But yeah, I've categorized images. There's a category called fashion, and so I put a lot of images that I'm inspired by, that I'm drawn to, that fit in with sort of the characters that I'm investigating. Let me open the light actually. Can you see me better? Okay, that's a little bit better. But yeah, and so the second step was I created a color palette. I will link it here, sort of the mood board, but I'll also have a JPEG link in my description box of what the mood board sort of looks like. But I have a color palette that has like the base colors for my clothing, and then there's also the base colors for my jewelry and accessories and shoes, as well as sort of makeup and hair looks that I'm really loving. And so it's kind of the whole package. So the third step was, based on the mood board that I created and the colors, I went through my wardrobe and decluttered the items that didn't necessarily fit into those categories or suit the color palette. Most of the things did align, so I am keeping them, also because I have a very small amount of clothes. So it's hard for me to declutter when I need more clothes. So with the job that I'm starting next week, that I hopefully get, I will be able to go thrift shopping with you guys and just online shopping and doing a sort of refresh with my wardrobe, which is exciting. So that being said, let's get into the video. Guys, so this is my wardrobe at the moment. So I'm just gonna give a little transformation before and after. So this is the before. So I have here a rack where I just put clothes that want to be hanged. But you can see there's no sort of, it's not very tidy or organized. It's kind of just hung with no intention. So that's super important to me. Then up here we have, I started yesterday on actually folding the clothes. On this side we have tops that are cropped that can be layered, mesh tops, long sleeve. Here we have more of a sweaters and long sleeves that are just worn on its own. Then over here we have my pants and my skirts. Over here we have my sleepwear, so we have my bottoms, tops, and dresses for wearing at home. And this one is what I'm working on at the moment because I ran out of time last night, but I'm gonna be doing that. And then down here we have, oops, this is just like socks, I think. Yep, socks that, which I need to buy more of because that's just ridiculous. Here we have a mixture of things, like there's no sort of categorizing whatsoever. There's underwear, belts, there's bras, and then down here There's more, there's paddings, sports bras, gloves, like it's just not organized. And then here we have tights that I don't even wear that need to be chucked out. Some hats, some period pads, bikini. Like there's no cohesion, which is what I want. And then down here I have just my bags. Okay, I'm gonna give you a full tour of my wardrobe. Down here we have some boxes that I have unpacked and organized through. There's no more decluttering needed. However, I just don't have the room in my bedroom to put any of this stuff, but once I move out I will show you guys what's in there. And then let's see, closes. Yeah, it's just so much stuff that I don't even need. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we have some blankets, some camping gear, a big gym bag, some sewing equipment, some sewing materials. Here I have a few more things. Then over here I have old clothing from childhood that I do like, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep anymore just because it's cluttering up the space. And yeah, just my hair tool. Here I have these hangers that I might actually change the style of. I do like velvet at the moment, so I'm looking at getting those. But yeah, I'm sorting out through these things and the other pile that I haven't yet. Guys, so I'm just folding my clothes and putting them into piles now. So how I do it is I refer to my mood board, see if it aligns with the color palette and the mood and like what I'm trying to convey. So obviously the aesthetic of my mood board is based on the categories I came up with, like the cherry cola, the coffees and cleavage, the minor figures oat milk, the what else? There's the Eloise, the lilac girl. There's a few others as well. There's a peanut butter and jelly, which I haven't introduced yet, but I will be putting them up. But yeah, and then I look at the clothing, I'm like, does this suit the aesthetic? And I think it does, because there's the spiritual sort of symbolism there, which I really connect with, and it's gray as well, which is one of my base colors. Yeah, but I think I have been focused so much on my mentality, but I think this week I'm trying to achieve more of a balance between my personal health. There's actually a diagram here that I'm working on that I got from therapy, that it's about my values and goal setting, which is also another video I'm going to be posting this week. But it's about setting goals in each category of your life. So like work, education, relationships, personal growth, health, leisure, and trying to balance those so that you have a very fulfilling life, especially because I'm getting into work next week, and I am also getting into recording my music. I'm having to split my time more effectively and efficiently so that I'm working in all areas of my life. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that because it's one of the reasons why I'm focusing a lot more on my physical side of my health, because I feel like mentally I am getting stronger and I have the ability to take time to delve into that side of me a bit more. Plus I am a performer and an artist, and that's a big part of that side of the industry. Anyways, enough ranting. I will be doing this and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, I'm back. Just gonna add music to this and speed it up while you guys watch me.
thought this was cool. It's got like a paisley print. Oh, also, in my mood boards, I think it's also important to put, as I'm a fashion designer, I've done sort of these mood boards before, and we do focus a lot on the fabrication, embellishments, sort of things like that, like if it has buttons, zippers, what type of print is it, what type of material is it. So a lot of there's a lot of prints, quite a few prints in my mood board, like lace. There's, what else is this? There's animal print, like leopard print. There's paisley, like, you know, those silk scarves. Like there's that sort of bohemian resort wear kind of inspired prints. There's pearls as embellishments. There's beading. So that's kind of where I'm going with. Then once again, I'll just link the photo of my mood board so you guys can refer to it and you understand what I'm saying. But yeah. Also, with some of the items, because I am a fashion designer, I do want to get back into what is that called? DIYing some of my clothes that I still love, but there's a few things missing, like a missing button, or I'll show you guys an example. Like these pants, I really love these pants. They're like a sage cargo sort of fit. I got it like years ago, but it still fits. It's from Nana Judy. I think I got it at Myers. It's a size small, but the problem is it's missing a button, and I'm pretty sure on I have a domestic sewing machine, a Singer one. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can add a button in there, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that. But yeah. And then there's also these other pair of pants that I really love, that I actually created myself. It's my own design. I made it myself. I just hadn't finished it because it was a uni assignment and I just didn't have time to finish it because I was a bit too ambitious. But it's basically a cargo nylon material and it's super nice. It has like an open-ended zipper here that goes all around on the back as well. But yeah, those are some of the things I want to work towards. But yeah. Like this. Unfortunately, look, there's like a rip here. So some of the seams, like the way some of these items are made, it's just not good quality. And obviously this is polyester and it's from Valley Girl, so obviously it's like not gonna be good quality. It's got me thinking a lot about the brand that I want to create in the future, like sustainability, and because this is obviously a fast fashion brand and the way they produce things is they do it mass production, which is a lot different from doing it piece by piece, tailor-made. So yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I actually have another phone. This is my old phone. The new phone I have now is a 12 mini, and that's the phone that I usually film on because obviously it's better quality. But while we are folding, I usually like to listen to a podcast, multitasking. And there's a podcast I'm listening to by Mel Robbins. but Jay Shetty's on the podcast, and yeah, it's this one called A Process for Finding Purpose. Do this to build the life you want. So I'll have that running, and there will be a link below for you guys. Wow. Did you guys hear that? That really hits. And I've noticed that as how do I wear this? I noticed that another thing that my therapist gave me, which I think is super important, oh, I don't have it here, but it's the idea, I'll link it up here. It's the idea that you have to surrender, and in order for, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get a piece of paper. Guys, do you see this? Yeah. So there's a section here that I've been focusing on as I'm working on myself. So in every moment, we attach our own context to the content of life. These contexts are in constant flux, and we use them to navigate the world. These contexts can be broken down to 4 levels of consciousness: the to me, the victim consciousness; by me, responsibility consciousness; through me, surrender consciousness, which is what I have been referring to; and as me, oneness consciousness. Okay, so in the through me, you cooperate with life happening. So you surrender. And then the as me, which is the next step, is life is me. So through me means surrendering to the present moment. If in by me we play the creator, then with through me, we are a vessel in which the universe enacts itself. There is a sense of flow and things happening naturally in the through me state. Innovators, musicians, and writers might say that their ideas, music, and stories came through them as if by accident. I love this because in my previous episode, I actually inserted a few performances, and when I go to Elixir Bar before I perform, I like to perform like later, further down, so I can watch people perform. And I've noticed that the through me idea, that when I noticed what each performer was good at, that actually allowed me to look at myself as a vessel. And like, it really helps you identify what your strengths and weaknesses are and what you need to work on, because you're looking at it from a positive perspective instead of being judgmental of the other person. And I love what the podcast was saying, because when you look at life through those lenses, you can actually appreciate mistakes and growth, as opposed to being perfect and a performance being super perfect or super bad just because people make mistakes during the performance. Like, there's always good aspects, you know, and I like to focus on those things and try to incorporate those things in my performance. But yeah, I thought that was really important. In the podcast also, I would love to mention that in the other video, it was interesting because I actually saw a kid with a Ronaldo number 7 jersey when I was eating my pizza. And in this podcast, Jay Shetty mentioned that he really looked up to him. And he was talking about how he's obviously the best footballer of all time. But there is, if you look at the way he lives his life, if you look at his routine, his lifestyle, his goals, his steps, there has been a way that he has built his legacy or whatever. And learning from people who have led the way, or learning from people who inspire you, turning jealousy and envy into inspiration, and studying those people, you are able to spot their strengths and weaknesses and what makes them the person they are. And I think for me, being able to find those people, or the muses that really reflect who I want to become, is also a really good way to approach sort of even your fashion style. Like, if you look up to models like Kate Moss or some of the Victoria's Secret models or the way they do their routines. I think it could really help you identify what you need to work on and the goals you want to achieve. Guys, so I'm done with the folding and I've sorted them out into different sections, but I also noticed there's some items of clothing, especially white clothes. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not good with dealing with white clothes because they stain so easily, but it is an essential color in my color palette. Sorry, I just like choked. But there are some stains that I need to remove. So I'm gonna do my research and try to figure out, because this is hand washed, which is super annoying because there's so many clothes I need to hand wash, but I'm gonna figure out how I can possibly use bleach to get some of the stains off my clothes as well. So that's gonna go in the same pile as the DIY section, but I'll show you the piles right now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is a Wednesday, so today is super hectic and busy. I'm gonna be showing you just sort of how I pick outfits for the day, especially today because I have a performance, I have therapy, and I'm sleeping over at my sister's house. So I have to prepare a bag and pack it and bring it over there. So these are the outfits that I'll be wearing. So the first outfit is for my performance. I wanted it to be like playful and a bit grungy at the same time because of the songs I'm performing. So I'm wearing this Victoria's Secret bralette. It's kind of got that plaid, and then underneath I'll wear this because this doesn't have padding and I have small tits, so that's that. And then I'm gonna be wearing this mesh top underneath. It is getting a bit colder here in Cairns, so I'm trying to layer my pieces, and it's also fitting with my mood board. And then over top I'm wearing this vest, and it has like these chains and it's got that grungy feel. Okay, after that I'm gonna pair it with these cargo pants I got from Zara. They're really nice. They've got these ties here, so it's got that sort of laid back feel as well. So that's the first outfit. Second, we have this outfit. It is my sort of doing chores, kind of going out for a walk this afternoon, as well as tomorrow morning I'm going to be working out. So I have these leggings, and I'm going to show you. This is the look. This morning I wore this sports bra. It's from Lorna Jane. I wore it with the leggings I just showed you. To therapy, I'm just going to be wearing these cargo pants I got from H&M, I believe. This top, I'll link the brands below, and this cool jacket that I got from a thrift shop in Melbourne. I don't remember the name, unfortunately, but I'll look at the brand and let you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna wear this over top, but it's super playful, which is what I'm going for. Over here we have my sleeping wear. Sleepwear is really important to me, and just loungewear, because when I was staying at home a lot, I found that prioritizing like feeling good in what I was wearing really gave me a lot of confidence and made me sleep better. Also because I'm a fashion designer. But here we have this Special Brownies tee. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. I got it in Sydney at a place called Blue Dog. But yeah, I'll be wearing this with the leggings tomorrow morning when I do my workout at my sister's place. But this is my sleepwear. It's a matching top and pants. The color has gone off a bit, but it is mustard yellow, which goes with my color scheme. I have a bit of yellow in there, and I've got these sort of retro looking underwear. Yeah, so those are my outfits for the rest of today and tomorrow. And I will be getting my car repaired tomorrow, so I'll just wear what I wore the previous night, or I could just wear my sports exercise outfit depending on my schedule. Guys, I forgot to mention, these are the shoes I'm wearing. So I'm wearing that with the first outfit, and then this one I'll be wearing with the leggings. leggings and my cargos to go to therapy. But I've also got these cute socks and underwear. But yeah, that is all. Hey everyone, so I just did like a quick makeup look. I wanted to put more intensity in the eye makeup, as you can see. It's a bit more intense. I've got the wing. Okay, next is I'm gonna pack my makeup quickly, okay? Because we really don't have time. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm just going to put it all in my bag because I don't think I have time to show you guys. So we've got this Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, this palette I'm gonna bring with me because I want to do some lime green shadows. I think there's a shadow in here. Yeah, I'm gonna use those two, Budgie and Jungle. So that's that, and then I'm gonna bring this case with me, the case that you guys know about, and just looking through now, I will need my e.l.f., my concealer, my primer, my contour, my blush, this purple one, highlight. I'm not sure I'm gonna use this one, but it's the Butter Gloss by NYX. Then I also have the darker concealer, which I will bring. I have this purple liner, which I will bring because I'm thinking of doing a purple lip. And I have this freckle pen that I'll be using. It's like brown. And I might bring this liner as well because I really like it. It's got like a purple as well. It's like purple. And yeah. So that's in here. I need to clean my makeup cases, guys, because it's just so messy. Anyways, okay. Then from here, I'm gonna bring what I did with my eyes today, which is the Got To Be eyebrow gel, this Fluff Up Brow Wax by Benefit, and their Precisely My Brow Pencil in here in my kit. I've got the Telescopic Lift Mascara by L'Oreal. This one's super good because it gives it a bit more thickness, and this lash curler. And then I have the Kat Von D liquid liner for my wing. I'm not going to use bronzer today. I've got the True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum Foundation. I've got, this is a skincare product, don't mind that. I've got my blush by Revolution, which, I don't know, should I bring it? I'm not going to bring this one because I'm going to use the other one. And I might also bring this smoky eye palette just in case last minute I decide to change my look. But yeah, those are the products I'm bringing, and obviously I'm going to bring my brushes, this Morphe brush set I've got. Cool. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm back. So this is the stuff I'll be putting into my Nike bag, which I'll show you in a minute. So I have here my makeup, my headband, my skincare, my clothes that I showed you guys, some hair product, hair ties for my hairstyle, perfume, a little compact mirror, my toiletries, my USB drive, my other phone that I use to do other things, my blow-up brush, my books that I do put all my steps in, my, you know, my therapy stuff, my diary, my journal, the book that I'm reading, and my 5-minute gratitude journal, which I will be using tomorrow morning. And then I've got my laptop and my headphones and my guitar. Over here I have my shoes. I just need to pack all the stuff into my Nike bag and I'll show you what it looks like. So I've got the shoes I'm gonna wear to therapy, got my bag packed, my guitar, and over here I also have some dinner and snacks for tomorrow and tonight. Yeah, see you soon. Hey everyone. I actually just got back from performing. I'm so proud of myself, guys, because I actually did what I wanted to do. Like I said, I was gonna perform 3 songs, 2 covers, 1 original. At the previous times, I would always perform like original music. Like this is the first time I'm performing a cover. So it's, yeah, super exciting. And yeah, I did end up changing my outfit because that zebra looking top, this one that I showed you guys, it ended up being way too cropped for me because these jeans that I'm wearing, they are, oh my god, these jeans that I'm wearing, they are very, you can see them, they are very low-waisted, and so I didn't want my belly showing, like it was a bit too X-rated for the performance. But I love the makeup I did. I'll show you guys. And the lighting here is so, anyways, yeah, so I did like a sort of mauve lip liner with a berry tinted lip. I did my eyebrows and put a pop of lime green on my lids and did a wing and just used my e.l.f. Halo Glow base, Halo Glow filter, and then on top of it I put a bit of that dark concealer to just fill out the darker spots, which worked really well. And then I put some contour and the purple blush that I really like and some of that telescopic lift mascara. But yeah, ooh, the lighting's good here. Yes. But I'm really excited to show you guys the actual performance because I did film it as promised, and yeah, I really enjoyed performing. Trying to make performances perfect is actually stops you from enjoying it, and also it actually makes your performance more different. But yeah, I record it because I want to know how I've improved, and also compare it with the first time I performed there. So I think this is my 4th or 5th time. I think it's my 4th time performing, but I just really enjoyed it. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be filming a little bit. I'm not sure how much, but I might be filming a bit on sort of like my style inspiration, taking you through the mood board a little bit. But I think that's it for the video this week. The next one will be on next week, which will be more about goal setting. So I will talk to you guys soon.